Stock investing and stock market predictions for July 1st to July 25th. 17.5 trading days, I made over 11,000. So that's pretty good. So July we have Independence Day, public holidays, and stock market was closed half day before that, and we have Saturday, Sunday public holidays. So 17.5 days, 1 to 2 hours a day. So you can work from home, travel around the world. Hey, that's really good income. And today we're gonna talk about what happened to the stock market last week and what could happen this week. And there are 12 companies that's gonna be reported earnings, and which of the companies are good in my opinions, and which of the stocks could go up. And there are two stocks that have the potential to keep going up, especially one that hasn't moved so much at all this year. So welcome to Millionaire Stock Investor and Option Trader channel. S&P 500 was up 1.3% the past 5 days. So it's up from now. So the week before that, it was like flat. So because stock market wasn't sure about the trade war. Now the past week, and we got deal with Indonesia and Japan and some other countries. So that's pretty good. So that's why stock market is right some of the time. I would say most of the time. One, they that's why stock market never drop after April, right? Because they predict that we're gonna get trade deals eventually. So very very important. Year to date is up 8.86%. It was down more than 10% at one point. So if you bought it at the bottom, 18.86%. So we're gonna look at the 5 years. So this is very important. Okay, when we choose a stock, we only want to choose stock that beat S&P 500. What is S&P 500? S&P 500 is a 500 best companies listed on US Stock Exchange. So if you choose stocks that beat S&P 500 over the past 5 years, most likely it's a better stock, right? Of course, there are some stocks that doesn't beat S&P 500 because of temporary issue. So those stocks can also be considered as well. So Nasdaq up 0.71% the past 5 days. Year to date, 9.48%. 5 year, 96.4%. So not much difference between S&P and Nasdaq because Nasdaq dropped a lot this year, around 20%. So bear market. So yeah, it recovered pretty well. Dow Jones up 1.2%. Year to date, 5.92%. 5 year, 69.9%. So what happened last week? There was a PMI better than expected. Services manufacturing was the expected. So because the trade deals were the focus, the news, the economic data did not matter so much at all. Jobless claims were the expected, and the stock Domino Pizza did not move so much. Radiance, RTS, up 3.22%. Now Trump administration and Congress, they allocate so much of the budget to the defense. So defense stock may perform pretty well over the next few years. And Radiant is one of them. Next one, Tesla Instrument. It went down. I think if it went down to $140, that would be really good. $150, that would be good entry. Just like that. You see, their support is like around 140. Look at this, 148, 148. See here, 148. This may not be a company that I usually buy, but if it dropped to 140, around there, hey, you know what? I could buy, I could sell it, 220. So let's say 220 divided by 140. So how much is the return? Hey, 57% return. Not bad. It's not bad. If you look at it, if you got it here, right here, 2023 October, and 1 year later, you got 57% return. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, 1 year, just 1 year. Look at this. NMT down 9.35%. This is a defense company. It doesn't beat S&P 500 because it's down, but it has supply chain issue, which could be solved in next year, right? So for this company, dividend yield 2.12%. Look at this. So 5 years is usually 400, 421, 400, around 400. 1 year, this is the lowest price. So I would say around 400, it would be good. I could sell put option, collect premium, and wait and take the price. Or I could buy call option, leap option, to wait for it to go up. This may be one of the best time to buy this company, right? So you see it's up to 614. So if we could get it right now, 421, 614 divided by 421, so we are looking at about 45.84% return. If it's 1 year return, that's pretty good. So of course, this is a financial advice here. I'm just thinking out loud what I'm going to do. I may use book call spread, or I will say put options. I will just buy call option to ride the uptrend for NMT. This one, Google. Google has always been the most undervalued of Magnificent Seven, because people are afraid that AI is going to replace search engine, and so it's up. The spending was up, CapEx spending on AI is up, but stock market like it, because Google is trying to basically to be the leader of the AI. So year to date it's only at 1.9%. 5 year it beat S&P 500. So Google they pay very little dividend, but doesn't really matter. For AI and a value stock, I like Google for it. I like Google the first 5 days it's up. It may probably top up, at the top, probably around 200. Yeah, if it hit 200, it may drop down, or if it break out above $210, then Google could be going up above $210. So let's wait and see if it's going to break up or if it's going to go down. Break out or go down. What do you think? Next one, Tesla dropped 5.49%. I always saw Tesla at the top. I'm not going to go back in. It's overvalued, and Elon Musk cannot focus on Tesla yet, right? And there's no groundbreaking technology coming in. Even Waymo is performing better than Tesla now, than Robotaxi, right? It beat S&P 500, but it's too volatile and too uncertain for someone who's retired and travel around the world like me. I don't want to touch Tesla. I may trade with option, but I'm not going to touch it. And let's see, TMO, yes, this is going up. Finally, I have an option on TMO, so it jumped 15.60%. 5 year, look at this. See, every time it hit 400, 400 around, so that's probably good time to buy TMO. So because it jumped like that. See, if it hit 600, 67, that's pretty good return. 667, even if we get it right now, I already have call options for TMO, and yeah, 39% return. Yeah, so not bad. TMO dividend, very low dividend, but you know what, so this is undervalued. It could keep going up. Even if you see the stock is stay down 8.47%. Even if you see it's up 15.60%. A lot of the times stock keep going up because of the good news, and they raise the forecast as well. So this has room to run. Okay, let's see. Economic news or GDP, not so much gonna change the stock market. PC, yes. If it's performed better than expected, stock market could go up further. If it's worse than expected, could go down a little bit. Yeah, that's it. On Thursday, PC data. General Power FOMC interest rate decision on Wednesday, so stock market could be a little bit flat or nervous on Tuesday or Wednesday. But I think they're gonna cut interest rate on September or October. Yep, maybe not this month, because they want to see if Americans achieve trade deals with everybody and see the impact of the tariff. Visa year to date at 13.56%. 5-year, it doesn't beat S&P 500, but it has a very wide moat. If you use credit card, debit card, you will see Visa, right? It doesn't matter if there's inflation. If there's inflation, the cost is higher, then they make more because they make as a percentage of transaction, right? If people stop save money, they still use Visa, right? They don't want to carry cash. So yeah, I think Visa could go up, on this earnings quarter. It went down because of stable coin right here. So I use call option right here, then it went up, then now you see it went down a little bit, then now it went up as well. So it will be interesting. United Healthcare down. Wow, this is like crazy, down 44.29%. Dividend yield is already up 3.15 because the stock down. PE ratio is so low. 5-year is negative 7.17% because of DOJ and stuff like that. Oh, look at this. It went up like crazy, like Stairway to Heaven. Then it went down. It probably lost half of the value, 630.73. So more than half of the value, right? Hey, we used to have a case like this. Do you know? Netflix. Look at this. Netflix used to be 680, 90 in November 2021. Then it dropped. Look at this. 2022. Within 4 months, more than two-thirds of the value. That's a lot. They only have 1/3 of the value left. 2/3 of the value, they lost it like crazy. 700 to, look at this. So Netflix is an example. So United Healthcare could be like the next Netflix, right? That's what I did. So I will not buy it straight away. I will just DC it. I own United Healthcare, so I will just DC it slowly. Hey, if it's going to be back up again, wow, that would be pretty good. You see, so this is more than $600 stock, right? Used to be more than 600, now less than 300. So more than half lost the value. Next one, Boeing. Year to date, only up 35.6%. This is a very slow turnaround. This could be turning around because US reached trade deals with countries around the world. Indonesia is buying planes from Boeing as well. So this could turn around pretty. It could be slow, and they could possibly go up more next year, right? Next year. So, but this is a stock that I'm really interested in. So I'm not going to buy. Boeing. So next one, AMT. Why is this special? Because interest rate goes down, then real estate stock goes up. This is a cell phone tower. It's also a type of real estate. Okay, that's why it's up year to date 26.98%. Visa only up 13.56%. United Healthcare is even negative. Netflix 33.13%. Boeing 35.6%. But this is like, really good. The third best stock that's up like today, for today's video. 26.9%. Next one, Microsoft. It doesn't beat S&P 500, but then if I believe that stock interest rates are going down, this has further room to run after it break out $240. So yeah, I could trade it. Microsoft, this one, 22.70. It beat S&P 500. I like Microsoft, but I don't own it because I like other Magnificent 7. Meta, yes, I like it. I use advanced options. I sold put options. I had bull call spread. Year to date 18.93%. 5-year it beat S&P 500. You see, it's almost at the top. Look at that. 736. Meta, yes, Meta. And next stock, Qualcomm. Qualcomm, it hasn't moved much in this AI industrial revolutions. This could be the next. What do you think? 5 year, it doesn't be S&P 500, right? But it used to hit 215. Let's say if it hit 215, how much return would that be? 215 divided by 158. 36%. Yeah, 36% return. Yeah. This pays as dividend 2.225%. Next one. Remember AMD. AMD did not move at all for like almost a year. From 2024 to more than a year to April 2025, it went down. Now it's back up. AMD, look at it. Look at this AMD. I think it has a potential to go up more. AMD, 2.68%. See, today down, 2.68%. Up 5 days, 1.65%. 1 month, 15.76. So look at this. After the earnings report, the stock went up. See, went up. So if they report very good earnings, like stock like TMO, it could go up more. TMO, look at this. TMO go up more. Stock that perform well after earnings, usually they go up more. See, that's pretty interesting finding. And next one would be Apple. Apple, I don't really like Apple. It's overvalued. It beat S&P 500, yes, but Apple hasn't been innovating quite a lot recently, the past few years. You see, since 2024 December, the stock price did not break out. So it's been like 7 months. So I don't expect Apple to perform well. Amazon, maybe yes. 5.09% year to date up. 5 year, it doesn't beat S&P 500. If Amazon break out 235, so I think we could see more gain for them, because their trade deals are performing pretty good. You know, we already reached trade deal with EU framework. Okay, framework. So Japan already did. Indonesia, yes. So yeah, the big two like EU and Japan is out of the way. Also China. So I don't expect any volatility regarding tariff at all. So Amazon could go up. So I'm gonna tell you which stock could go up after earnings report. Okay. Mastercard, same as Visa. You know, more Europeans use it. So even if there's inflation, recession, doesn't matter. As long as people keep using credit card or debit card, these guys make money. It doesn't beat S&P 500 yet because of stablecoin scare. So it dropped. I use call option right here. So it went up. Now it dropped down again. Now it went up again. So yeah, the next time it dropped, a strategy we could use is buy call option. Okay, Mastercard and Visa, they don't usually drop very often. If they drop, they always go back up. I would say usually they usually go back up, because this is like every time somebody uses the card, they are making money. Money keeps coming in. So very stable. Recession, inflation, doesn't matter, right? So if it drop, don't think that stable coins is going to replace them, right? These two companies are really big. If stable coins becomes really popular, they could just introduce stable coin card, right? So it's really hard to take them down. So next one is gonna be Berkshire Hathaway. Year to date, 7.21%. 5 year, it beat S&P 500. Yeah, Berkshire Hathaway. Warren Buffett already had a succession. You know, they are transitioning to a new management. Of course, the new CEO chairman already proven, you know, in the company. So I don't see any change. Chevron oil and gas. Oil and gas are long term going down. The price long term because more supply. US produce most of the oil in the world. Okay, so oil price going down long term. So while your commodity that you are selling is going down long term, it's not may not be good business. Yeah, it doesn't even be S&P 500 anymore. Look at this. So it paid dividends 4.42%. So I'm not going to invest in oil and gas company. I don't like to invest in oil and gas because they have heavy investment. They are commodity. Oil price long term going down. So which stock could go up? I would say Mastercard, Berkshire Hathaway, Amazon, QualComm, Meta, Microsoft. I would say Visa, United Healthcare, 50-50. I'm not sure. The other stock, I'm not sure. Of course, this stock that I just told you is not 100% either. Okay, not a financial advice, so I'm just telling you my professional opinions. Okay, if you want to learn more, go to Master with Stock Option Crypto, go to playlist and learn about stock investing, call option, put options, and advanced option and day trading movement and stock. If you want to open an account, you can use the link in the YouTube description comment down below. You can also reach out to me by clicking the link in the YouTube description comment. Share, subscribe.